Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is another Transfer Tuesday, and I figured before I get started I would talk about our financial journey and kind of where we started and where we are now. So my husband and I have been married for 21 years, and in the beginning, in earlier years of our marriage, we were pretty much your typical couple. We had car loans, we had some credit card debt. We never really got into a crazy amount of debt, and we didn't have student loans. But it was always like, you pay it down or you even pay it off, and then you find yourself right back in it. I think at one point we were able to pay our cars off twice, and the first time we ended up getting a new car because we were having a baby and we couldn't fit in our other car. The second time, my husband ended up in a car accident and the car got totaled, so we needed a new car. Not a new car, we never bought a new car, but new to us. And we ended up with a loan. And like, same thing with credit cards, we'd get it paid down or paid off, and then we'd get back in, have credit card debt again, and that was kind of the pattern until 2015. And in 2015, my oldest graduated high school, and we got an awakening because we had saved nothing for college for him, and we learned what the process was really like, the whole filling out the FAFSA, and it really scared us, to be honest. So I know I briefly went into this on one of my other videos, but basically when you fill out the FAFSA, if your income is low enough, you'll qualify for a Pell Grant, which is $7,400, and your child will qualify for the Stafford loan, which is $5,500 for the first year. And that is just not adequate enough to cover college, at least here in New York. And the only way to cover the remaining amount was for my husband and I to take out a loan. We really weren't in a position to do that, not because we probably would have gotten approved for it, but we just couldn't afford to pay it if we got one. And it was frightening because we also had 4 more kids that we were going to have to put through college. We were very fortunate that my son's dad, because my oldest is not my husband's, I had my oldest when I was 19. We were very fortunate that he was willing to co-sign on the loans for my son to get additional money for my son to go to college. That was a godsend. We are forever thankful that he did that. And that was an eye-opener for my husband and I, that we really needed to change the direction that we were going. And so I went to the library and I took out not 1, but 2 copies of Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover. And my husband and I both read the books and talked through everything and worked through a budget. And in the very beginning, we were doing it in a notebook with cash envelopes. And eventually that just evolved, and I just found this software to be way easier to manage. We had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges over the last 9 years, right? 2015 to now, that we weathered, and we had to go through job loss. We had unexpected expenses, all while trying to build up our emergency fund and then get ourselves out of the debt that we were in and start building up college funds for our other kids. So that brings us to where we are today. As of right now, we are currently debt-free except for our mortgage. And we have a 6-month emergency fund. We are currently working on getting our kids through college without my husband and I having to take any loans. And we are also working on building up our retirement savings. I would also love to be able to pay off our house early, save for a new car, and even enjoy some traveling. But for now, college and retirement are our main focus. So it's definitely been a journey, to say the least. We are nowhere close to having enough money to retire. And that's just the bottom line. And we're almost 50. So while we've pretty much kind of turned the ship around and we're getting out of the woods with the college, we now have the retirement hurdle to tackle and really go after. So that's kind of where we're at in our financial journey. And I'm really hoping that we can make some good progress towards these goals and see where that leads us. So now you have a little bit of the backstory on where we're at. And now we're going to get into the Transfer Tuesday part of this, where we move the money that we were able to save towards the respective lines. So in this past Friday freebie, let me just divide this. So we have the number. I divide it by 3 because that's the number of weeks we have left. We will get 139.19 down here, and that's the actual amount that we are going to work with. So I'm going to undo that, and then we are going to minus out the 139, and that will put that at the top. So that's what we're working with. So for the subscriber challenge, we grew 17 subscribers. So we're going to add 17 here. And for the watch hour challenge, we grew 17 hours. And for retirement, sadly, we only had $13 get added to that. And for my son's college, we had $41 get added to that. And for my daughter's college, we had $51 get added to that. So we are standing at a total for the subscriber challenge of $126. For watch hour challenge, $143. For our retirement savings, $76. For my son's college, $122. And for my daughter's college, $107. With regard to the subscriber challenge and the watch hour challenge, I haven't really decided what I will apply that money towards, only because I don't know when I'm going to reach that goal. And so I'm just going to, as we get closer to reaching those goals, I will make decisions as far as where the money needs to go. But that is it for this Transfer Tuesday. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, comment, and like and share so that we can grow this channel. See you in the next video. Bye.